everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear. We're going to look at a gear bag today. This is the HK Rock and Roller gear bag. In typical HK fashion, super loud designs, cool looking graphics to the outside of it. It has a lot of little pockets all over the place. We'll try to hit most of those pockets and kind of show you what you can do with the bag or what things you can put it inside of it. From the outside, let's see where we can start. We'll start with the top here. It does have a carry handle. Well, it's more like I'm gonna call it a carry handle. It's a handle that you can grab onto. It is just kind of like nylon, almost like a seatbelt seat kind of style. Velcro's at the top, so you can make a handle out of it and carry it like this. This would be a hard bag to carry like that if you had it full of gear. It would be kind of awkward to carry, but you could do it if you needed to. So that's going to get you on the top right there. So there is a handle on the back side right here, which you can grab onto, and a handle on the front side right here, which you can grab onto, and you could lift it like this. But again, load this thing up with gear, that's going to get heavy to carry like that as well. So luckily this does have wheels, nice big rugged wheels on them right here, plus these stand knobs right here, so that when you do have it full of gear and it is up on its side, it's protected. You're not just putting it against whatever gear you might have inside there. These nice hard feet basically will help it stand up. If you look at the bottom here, you do have runners all the way along, so if you're going up and down curbs or stairs or escalators and it does need to drag along there, you are protecting the bottom of your bag, which I think is a good thing. You do have some grip right here, so it's less likely to slide around on the ground. Like I said, nice wheels, even runners in front of the wheels, and a handle that comes in and out. So this is definitely a dragging bag or a wheeling bag, not necessarily a carrying bag. Well, you do have the straps. I would probably say you're never going to use them in that function. You might use it to lift it out of a trunk or get it out of the bed of a truck or something, but once it's on the ground, you're definitely going to be carrying it around or pulling it with the handle. All right, so handles and things out of the way, let's talk about some pockets. You got a pocket here. This big thing is a pocket, it does have a handle on it. We have a pocket over here. I'll kind of unzip those so you can see them. Inside of them, they're very thin pockets. So you're going to be putting stuff that's easily collapsible, maybe like gloves or an extra pair of socks or head wraps, things that don't stay bulky and you can flatten them down, because literally the pocket is maybe half an inch to 3/4 of an inch in depth. It does have a little mesh bag thing right here. You could put some stuff inside of there. So that pocket is as big as you see it right there. And then this pocket, let's see if I can get this over here. There we go. And just an open pocket. This one doesn't have any kind of extra little compartment on the inside. It does have that kind of that waterproof material backing to it, so whatever you put in there, you can put some dirty stuff in there or wet or whatever. It's going to keep it isolated on the inside there. But that's it. There isn't any other little pockets in there, and again, that's probably about an inch in total depth from front to back. And then you do have another zippered little pouch right here, which does have that waterproof backing to it, so you can just drop some stuff in there. But these are all very kind of thin, small pockets. So whatever you are going to try to put in them, obviously you do need to make sure that they're going to fit in there. I'm not even going to try to zip that back up from this side. If I spin it around to the other side, you're going to see that we have the same kind of pocket setup on this side. 1, 2, and then a small zippered one right there. So the same style pockets on both sides of the bag. All right, let's pop it open. Where are my zippers? There they are. Zippered around the top. All right, so the first thing you can see is going to be this part right here. Now this does have a ton of little pockets on it. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 individual pockets on there. So you can put stuff in there, and this is padded from the top right here. So anything that's going to kind of hit it hard, there's some good padding in there to protect whatever goes inside of here. we look inside the bag here. Let me try to fold it up for you right there. Hold it up. This side right here has 2 zippered pockets. Get them in there, and they all have that waterproof or water resistant backing to them. So there's 2. And then on this side, now you guys aren't going to be able to see that unless I turn it around. We have a zippered net right there. Just you can drop whatever you want, battle swabs, barrels, things like that down inside of there. And then that's it for the main compartment right there. Now, similar to the older Planet Eclipse bags, like the compact, this is not removable, this flap right here, but it is, you don't need to use it. You look down inside there, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a Velcro strip that runs right along the bottom. This has a Velcro piece right there, so you can attach this to the bottom, standing it straight up, kind of like that, to separate the 2 compartments. Open this one up. Kind of like that. You can see that separates open like that. Or you could leave it open and have a pass-through between the 2. When it is open, I mean, there really isn't, since this doesn't detach, it's kind of weird for it to just kind of be floating around in there, because you would have to like somehow get it to stay up against the top and put your gear underneath it or something like that. But you can make it so it is one complete compartment. It just doesn't come off, so you are stuck with it in there. So most people are going to use it as a divider, just because it would be kind of a pain to deal with it any other way. Inside here, you do have one little bag here, and the same thing on the other side. One little bag right there. But at least you've got 2 different compartments right there. You could put goggles and packs and things in here, and clothes and guns and stuff in the other one. One thing the bag really doesn't have is a dedicated place for a gun or for a tank or anything like that. It's kind of just a design it yourself, kind of put it wherever you need to put it kind of thing. It is a large gear bag though, so there shouldn't be any reason why you couldn't fit all of your gear inside of here. All of the zippers that are on here do come together, and when they meet up with each other, they do interlock right here so that you can put a lock through them and lock them down so they can't just be zipped open. So there's one safety feature for the bag. It doesn't have a pass-through, as far as I can see, any hole in the outside of the bag where you could run a bike chain or something through it and lock your gear bag to a pole or something. But at least you can lock the zippers down, and it might deter someone at the field from potentially running off with your gear if you happen to leave your bag unattended, which I don't recommend you do in the first place. So looked at the HK Rock and Roller bag. It's a good sized gear bag, lots of little pockets all over the place, and a nice big empty space to put your gear in. You do kind of have to determine where you want to put that. If you need to wrap it up or whatever, I would do so, because there isn't individual compartments for all your spots. So if you like the open concept of gear bags, check this one out, the HK Rock and Roller gear bag. It's available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.